Hi, I'm Jamie Machek with the Wisconsin Valley Library Service. For this digital bite, I'm going to talk about some photo editing apps. A couple weeks ago, Ann Hamlin did a digital light blog post called Photography in Libraries, and I thought to accompany that post, it would be beneficial to talk about some of my favorite photo editing apps that you might find helpful to use in your library or for library events. So these are apps that I've used myself. The first one I'm going to talk about is called BeFunky. And I think I mentioned this in a previous training. What I like about BeFunky is the collage options. There are a lot of fun templates that you can use for collages with fun backgrounds. It's an easy app to use. The learning curve is fairly simple. You use a finger slide for all the tools, and you can easily share your photos to your phone or social media accounts. So here's an example of a BeFunky photo. This is a holiday photo of family events this past year. And so I think in your library, if you have a library event and you don't want to show several photos on a social media account, this would be a fun way to make a collage of photos for a library event. The second app I'm going to talk about is called VSCO. This is also fairly easy to use, similar to BeFunky. Like Instagram, it has a large social community, and you can also easily share the photos to your phone or social media accounts. So I feel like I would say this one is the one I use the least because I use the other three more. It's just my preference. But if your library wanted to have a social media presence on VSCO, that might be an option for you. By the way, all of these have free features as well as paid features and can be used on either an iPhone or an Android phone. The next one is Foodie. So this is apparently the app that every foodie needs to have. Also easy to use. It has over 30 settings for food. And like the others, you can easily save your photos to your phone or share them on social media. Here are two examples of photos that I have taken using Foodie. So I feel like this could be helpful in a library because you don't just have to use it for food. The picture on the left are photos of some flowers that I purchased, and it really just made them pop. So I feel like if you are doing crafts or art projects in your library, there's a lot of color, and there are maybe kids doing really vibrant or adults doing really vibrant projects, this app could be really fun for that. It could really make some of those projects pop. And finally, the last app that I really, really like, it's probably my favorite right now, is called Snapseed. This is probably at a more professional level than the other three apps. You can use it to create fun effects, manipulate a lot of color. You can share your photos easily. And what I really like about this one is its portrait mode. And I'm going to show you an example of that. Okay, so in this photo, or on this slide, the photo on the left is a picture of me that I use for professional development or for staff photos if I need to, and it's a raw photo. The photo on the right is adjusting or editing that photo using the Snapseed portrait mode and some other features. So I really like the portrait mode in this app because I feel like you could use it for staff photos, for headshots. If your library isn't able to get a professional headshot, someone to come in and do that, this would be a great option. So using a plain background, using natural lighting, you can really get a nice looking photo. So as you can see, it smooths out my features a little bit. It takes away some of the lines. You can do some things with shading and that sort of thing. And it enhances it enhances us a little bit without looking really ridiculous. I've seen some photo apps where the person doesn't even look the same. So I feel like this is a nice app without compromising too much. So those are the photo editing apps that I wanted to share. Feel free to download those on your phone and play around with them. Play around with them at your library, at home, and use them for library events or for marketing or for when you're trying to capture some advocacy type of moments. So that is it for this digital bite. I hope you found it helpful. If you have ideas for future trainings, please contact me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. So long.